talked about pretty generic stuff here. What I want to do is let's talk about some functionalities that people can implement in the short term that really affects the bottom line quickly because it leverages your existing traffic. And then after that, let's talk about some growth hacking options. Okay, so because in the short term it is tough, but it is possible to be able to do. So in terms of functionalities, what are some functionalities you guys would recommend?
So we mentioned Wheelio, something like Wheelio before, and
Correct.
It's really powerful if you integrate it with something that will send out a checkout abandonment, checkout recovery emails.
Okay.
So then you get more opt-ins, and you're able, if someone gets to the point where they add items to cart but they abandon that, you can right away send them an email, and then a day after another email.
Okay.
With perhaps a special offer.
Yeah. Now we use, and again, you can go crazy with this. You can have an advanced drip marketing on a per product or per category of product basis. But one of the things that we like, I think it's Active Campaign. You have advanced solutions like Infusionsoft to be able to do this, but if you want to do something basic, I would definitely do that. Another thing that I forgot to mention, with retargeting, definitely leverage the dynamic retargeting with Facebook. There are plugins for Shopify, BigCommerce. I don't know if they have it for Volusion. I know they have it for WooCommerce and Magento. So what that enables for you to do is if I went and looked at a specific model of shoe, a specific type of shoe, it basically retargets me, showing me exactly that specific product. So that just increases your retargeting conversions.
Yeah.
Going back to functionalities, again, gamification, Wheelio, definitely when people are exiting, remember at any point you're gonna lose 90 to 95% of customers. They're gonna come, your conversion rate is not going to be more than 10%. If it is, you don't really need to be listening to this video. But if it's less than 10%, then you're losing 90% of the people. So find any possible way to grab them as they're trying to get out of your site, get out of your website. And one thing that I would say is there are two upsells that I like, upsell functionalities. Pre-checkout upsell to increase your average order volume, AOV, because when you increase your average order volume, that enables you to spend more money on a per-click basis on Google AdWords or Facebook. So pre-checkout upsell is a big functionality. What we'll do also is on this post, when we finalize the videos, we'll post all these functionalities so you can look at it and you can review them. Another one is checkout upsell based on the item that you have in the cart. For example, if I have this keyboard in my cart, if I'm buying a keyboard, I'm probably going to buy a mouse as well. So whenever only if I have this keyboard, this mouse should be upsell, and you probably want to take off like 10% of this as well. I know there are apps for this on Shopify.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about BigCommerce. There's definitely not one for Magento and WooCommerce, so we need to, I would definitely recommend this. What other ones? We have first purchase discount. Let's talk about that. Why would I do something like a first purchase discount?
Well, remember, if you can already determine what your lifetime value is for a customer, you know, if you're, you know, there's really no reason why you shouldn't offer them a discount if you know that you have a good retention rate and a good retargeting strategy in place. You know, that customer is going to come back. So luring them in with a discounted offer the first time they make a purchase is, in my opinion, it's a great idea.
Got it. And that's a very, so how do you determine it's the first time? There are details here that we can help you with. You know, people will use different emails to get that first time discount. There are ways to get over that or go around that rule. So if you contact us, we'll let you know about that as well. Especially during holiday season, I would do the first purchase discount. That's very, very important. Another thing that people seem to pay attention to is free shipping, but free shipping is tricky because shipping is expensive. So how would you guys go about that? Would you do free shipping, no limits, kind of like what Amazon does, or would you do free shipping over $60, free shipping over $100? What do you think?
Well, there's a lot of
Factors.
There's a lot of factors to that, obviously, but there's also a psychological factor when you approach a checkout and you see, oh, it's $20, but $5 shipping. You would be like, no, sorry. But if the product was $25, you probably would just buy it with free shipping. So there's definitely a psychological aspect to that needs to be considered.
So with our operations, I'll tell you, and it depends on what your average order volume is. If your average order volume is between $50 and $100, the rule of thumb that we use is basically I would do free shipping over $60 or $100, but it depends on how heavy the product is, how bulky the product is. If your shipping is less than $10, shipping costs less than $10, I would do free shipping over $60 or $100. That's one thing that you must do. But again, you need to look at your metrics, and if you can afford free shipping, do it, because it will make a huge difference, especially if you have volume on your site. Or just do flat shipping, maybe $6, recover some of that money back. That's one thing that I would pay attention to. Let's talk about these other ones. The BOGO. What do you guys think about the BOGO?
A little gimmicky in my opinion. But it does convert. I mean, I can't say that I've personally made a
You have to have the margins. You have to have the margins for it, obviously.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. So in terms of the other functionalities, we have a ton of functionalities under Optimum 7. If you go to the custom programming section, it's optimum7.com/custom-programming. We have a ton of functionalities there. Ton of functionalities for checkout. We have also detailed information in our blog